what's going on. I'm gonna get into playing this in about 10-15 minutes. I just kind of wanted to give new players or even existing players that haven't been playing long a little bit of advice, suggestions, I guess you could say. I've been playing.
A fine day to you.
Been playing for a while now, many hours, probably 300-400. Level 37. It takes a while to get there. I'm a race rig guard, but you can choose what you want to be at the beginning of the game. They got different characters you can be. They have different ways they do things. Rig guard's more of a warrior type person.
You're a stranger here.
You could be dudes like him or cats that are more of a prowess type, pickpocketing. Like when you can crouch right here.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
But as you can see, you can pickpocket. This dog is Barbus. He's on a mission. As long as you don't do the mission, he can't die because he's needed for it. And he helps kill a lot of, but he also gets in your way and gets on your damn nerves ridiculously. Like, it's terrible. This dude, I hooked him up.
Divine
You
smile.
talk to him, tell him to wait, tell him you don't need him no more, but he's just like Barbus, he can't be killed. He helps you out. He's a mage, which he does magic. A lot of times I don't even have to kill people because his shock magic just blows them out the water.
I am an apprentice wizard.
I can trade stuff with him, like say my carry weight down at the bottom is 535 is what I can carry. If I get near that or over it, I can always go to him and give him stuff just like he has now. I gave him armor and whatnot to help him survive a little bit better than what he has. I mean, I gave him some weapons, heavy weapons, some one-handed weapons, battle axes, ebony bows. If you give him a torch and you get into a dark place without combat, he'll pull out the torch so you ain't got to. I mean, you can, that's everything. You can go down and individually see what he's got, weapons, apparel, miscellaneous. Then you can look at everything I got, but it's a little too much at the moment. As you can tell, you keep a pickaxe in case you find ores, which you can mine, smelt them down to upgrade your weapons, or you can sell it. I mean, it's a good money maker. They don't weigh anything, as you can tell, so just stock up. It's no point to sell them unless they're like Falmer arrows or iron arrows like these. If you could find somebody to buy them for 1, sell them. Their damage is 8, which is worse than any of them besides the Falmers. Steel arrows are 10. I mean, as you can see, the rest of them go up. 20s, 14. Ancient Nords are 10. But it's no point to sell them because they don't weigh nothing, and if you like shooting bows, that's the way to go. As you can tell,
Let's get going then.
I play in first person. I don't play third person on this. It's just, I don't know why, I just don't. This is my armor. I like to battle. I don't like magic. I don't use it very often.
All the crime
I have a
and
dragon
corruption in
helmet
Riften is
on.
really getting me.
Dragon plate.
Now that we hear rumors about
Honestly, have forgot the name. Yeah, dragon plate helmet. I enchanted it, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit.
Very depressed.
But at the moment, I'm going to go over here and see if I've sold anything. I'll show you all this stuff at my house because I have my own.
Blades,
See, ask him what he's got for sale.
much anything to
The
suit
more
your
you
needs.
sell to him over time, the more gold he'll accumulate each time to sell. Like his gold is 1108. My gold's 150,000. I'm stingy. But you can buy stuff from him. Like you can buy stuff that's enchanted already. Which a lot of this stuff you won't see when you start it, like glass, elven, ebony, all that stuff. You're not going to see that as you start. Once you find it on quests and whatnot, they will show up more often in stuff you can buy. Just like a lot of your apparel, which I'll show you all this when I go to my house, is enchanted and whatnot. Of course, you see studded armor values 158 what you'll pay for it. If you went to sell it to him, it would literally be probably 50 bucks maybe. Like, he's making like triple profit off of it. Miscellaneous stuff like ores, if you can't ever find them or whatnot, they're nice. A cheat way, it's not cheating, but in a way it is I buy up all the leather and all the leather strips I can get. And I will show you why in a minute. As far as these ebony swords, I already saved one of each, so I'm going to sell them all to him. That's like, I don't forgot what it was, like 300 a piece, I think. That was like 900 bucks in my pocket. And I picked that up through stuff that I went to. Like a glass helmet, I don't have one of those. I'll show you my collection when we get to the house. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff I don't need at the moment.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
As you can tell, I've done good by many people.
Good day,
Some
friend.
people I haven't,
Well.
but whatever, they got to deal with it. I can't help that. I'll take you through the menu and whatnot when I get to the house. I don't do this very often, but I'm going to go to my map. I'm down here in a town called Riften. As you can see, all these little markers are quests, side missions, main storylines. The map of Skyrim is huge. Like, it is crazily huge. And I have not, maybe half of it. Like areas like this, I've been doing so many side missions. I could go from Falkirith all the way up here just to say to Rorkstead, walk this right through here, and you will discover so many caves, so on and so forth, guilds, monuments, camps, forts. Like, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. The forts, well, never mind. I'll get back to that in a second. Right now, I bought a house up here. I did good by the people of Dawnstar. They let me buy a piece of land, Winstead Manor. You can fast travel or you can place a marker. Well, obviously I'm not going to travel from the bottom of the map to the house at the moment, because I'm just trying to teach y'all a thing or two. So I'm going to fast travel. As it shows, I'm almost to level 38. Gives you advice at the bottom down there. You can turn the people around with your right joystick or objects to see what it is. Skeletons are the easiest thing to kill. You can literally like hit them or just shoot them with any type of arrow and they'll fall apart. This is my house. I built this. It takes a lot to build. It was literally, I probably spent over 100,000 gold just to build this. As you can see, log pile side. What I keep moving for is because dude keeps pushing me. Like every time he gets near me, he pushes me. Oh, I don't think he's still here. The last time I come back here, we was getting 3 people. I'm not real sure who they was. I think they were just bandits. We're coming here to try to steal stuff. And I had a horse, which they cost $1,000, I want to say. They killed my horse. And I'm kind of pissed about that. But I don't really ride it anyway. As you can tell, this is wood chopping block. If you got an axe, you can chop wood non-stop. It's unlimited. You can sell it to almost anybody. It's like 2 gold a piece. It gets heavy after a while, but if you was getting low on money, it's an easy option. I got my own horse and buggy here that'll take me anywhere if I don't feel like running or fast travel. It's kind of pointless when you got fast travel. I got 3 chickens. They lay eggs. The one thing you do not do in this game is kill a chicken, because it is like a sin against Skyrim. No idea why, but it is. I got a cow, just kind of for looks. I don't really do much with him. I'm going to show you most of this stuff inside. Why it's here, I don't know, honestly. But you got a tanning rack, which you can get pelts of foxes, wolves, whatever else you kill. Make leather or leather strips out of it. Like these dudes here. They're called draugrs. You can take the swords and sell them. As you see, they got 22 damage if you use it. It weighs 12, which is heavy. The value's 13. I don't really need it. But these guys that come here at some point to try to kill or steal, and when you see inside, I have house carls, and I have a wife, 2 kids, a woman that takes care of stuff in the house, oddly enough. But they come outside and kill stuff, and the horse was defending the house too, and that's why he died. You have clay deposits at your house, which I want to say are unlimited, but I'm not positive. You don't really use that much clay until you're building the house. You have your own garden, which, say, dragon tongue, I pick it, I get 4 of them. Everything in your garden gives 4. Snowberries, canis roots, death bell, blisterworts, blue mountain flowers. Like cabbage, where it says activate fertile soil or cabbage, do fertile soil, hit it by mistake, do nothing. If you hit clear planter, it'll take out that cabbage and you can plant whatever else you want there. But I just do it because you can make cabbage soup and whatnot. As you can tell, like blue mountain flowers and all this stuff I have around here, I don't really know why I don't have nothing planted here. So I'm going to plant something. I'm going to do... imp stools, because it does paralyze, and restore health, which is paralyze, restore health, and cure disease is really the main things I do. But I'm going to plant that. It's going to grow, and it'll always keep growing back. Alright. If anybody watches this, has any questions, feel free to ask. I've been more than happy to help. I've been playing long enough that I can almost answer anything. Stone quarry, I think it's only like a limit to 2,000 to 4,000 of something of stone that you can get out of it. You need a little bit, not very much, just to build your house. Other than that, you don't really need it, honestly. I just come over here to show you all this stuff. I'm going to show you downstairs in the house, because I have all this in my house, what the use of it is. I got a fish hatchery down here, and there's another clay deposit and stone quarry. You don't, everywhere you buy a house, it's like unlimited. Right here is a fish hatchery. You can open that up, throw fish or whatever you have in your inventory in here, and they live, grow, disappear. Like, you got eggs here, stuff. Not real sure. I think the fish die after a while. You got clams, which you can harvest for meat. There's a slaughterfish, or it's not slaughterfish, I don't think. It might be. You don't deal with these guys often. He's a pet. I put him in here so he doesn't hurt me. But if you're on the water otherwise, they would tear you alive. I seen my guy over here walking down. I'm gonna see if I can. I was hoping I didn't miss him, but I must have. His name's Vladimir. Not real sure where he went. He patrols the area, kills people that comes and try to take it and whatnot. I don't know where the heck he went. But huh. I want to say I joined the companions or whatever, and they sent him as my house call. But let's get in the house. I'll get down more detail here. Like I said, ask me any questions you need. I'm more than happy to help. Even if I'm at work or not home, comment on it on my YouTube, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This woman is a house call, or she used to be my buddy, like this guy, but she wasn't that great of a warrior.
You're someone who can get things done. Want to hear a little
Now,
word wisdom?
like anything I need to do
You don't
for the
really know
house
a
or whatever,
woman
you
till
go
have
to
a
her,
strong
it's cheaper
drink and a fist fight with her.
or whatnot. Just, it's nice when you decorate your house and you don't feel like
Papa,
doing
you're
it.
back. I got you a present, Papa. I hope you like it.
Like, that's my adopted daughter. Sometimes they'll come up to you wanting an allowance. Sometimes they'll find something just like she did or make it. Like, sometimes they make you, like, really nice diamond jewelry and whatnot. It's really cool. And, I mean, special meaning to you. You can keep it if you want. But it's really nice just to have the money for it. But, this actually was the house to start out with, this little room. And of course, I've made more money and built on. As far as all this stuff, I made it all myself. The only thing I need left is you go to your workbench once you get a room and whatnot, you'd see it. And hey, I got 2 saber tooths. Like, that's the last thing I needed. So, he's gonna go right here, I want to say. Pretty sure. As you can see, it requires at the bottom leather strips, saber cat pelt, and 2 saber cat tooths. You hit create, it asks yes or no. You hit yes, it's created. That's all you can put in this room, and there he is. And you do the same for like him. That was just a regular saber tooth, wolf pelt, bear. And me, I mean, I can make a lot of money out of this stuff. Like the Axe of Whiterun, Orcish Sword of Freezing. I just put it in a display case, looks cool, just as this stuff. Just special stuff I find throughout that looks really cool. I mean, I'll sell a lot of it because you get it more than you think you would. But, like at Ebony Sword, I just sold 3 of them or whatever, but I upgraded this one. Of course, the value's almost 1,000. All this stuff comes with the house. I haven't found nothing small enough to put in that case yet. Let's see, that's the woman that just kind of sings and whatnot. She's weird. I don't understand what the point of her is. Somebody is... There's the wife.
Hello, my love. Back
You can
from
talk
some
to
adventure,
her.
I bet.
And she got store has money. You marry somebody, bring them into your house, as you call it, which is what we're in right now. It constantly makes money every day. You ask her at the top left corner.
Here. This is your share, love.
It comes up. I haven't been home for like a day and a half. It's like $300 to $400 a day. Once that,
take a look.
you can ask what she's got for sale. She's got $750 down at the bottom. And stuff if you wanted to buy or sell from her. I mean, she does get stuff from time to time. Pretty decent. I used to get lockpicks all the time. But I have over 600. And it's really no point to get any more. Not in my opinion. Like that clothes that she just gave me, I'm gonna sell them. I don't need clothes. There's like no point for clothes. I'll have something to sell her here in a second when I show y'all something. You can ask her for a home-cooked
Here,
meal.
this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
She cooks one every day for you.
Goodbye, my love.
You can go to your items, go down to, you have weapons, apparel, potions, scrolls, food, ingredients, books, keys, miscellaneous as your gems and odd and end stuff that you need for missions and whatnot. Kind of go down there. Keys that you pick up along the way. Books, maps, stuff like that, ingredients. But you can go to food, and the home cooked meal gives you increased health, magicka, and stamina recovery for the day. You can come back every day and get it every day. I mean, it's nice. It's whatever, really.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know.
It's just like this woman needs to get out of my way.
Drink
this is the alchemy lab.
with her.
Like, I put my... I don't know why I got that in here, honestly. But, oh, never mind. See, like, blister warts, briar heart, stuff like that. Paralysis, restore health, damage health, like, cure disease. I keep all that stuff because that's really the only 3 things I do. Store all that, and once I get enough, I'll come here and I'll just put it all in there at one time. Like that, I have no use for. I usually sell those. If it's not restore health, paralysis, or cure disease, I don't use it. I'll sell it. It's no point for me to have it. You pick up a lot of these over time, and it's hard to realize it. It really is. But as I was saying, in this barrel, I've got Orcish Gauntlets of Extreme Alchemy, which they're enchanted. I either got them on a mission or I bought them. Created potions are 22% more powerful. I also have a crown that's 22%, so I mean that's 44% when you put them on together. Keep them in here just in case I go to make something. I'll put them on. Just push her out the way. You can go to your alchemy lab and whatever, like you can go down through a list. It's a little bit longer once you have more ingredients and make what you need. It goes to your ingredients and you can do multiple ones together, only 3 or whatever. I mean, that's how you learn stuff at first. Once you learn it, you pretty much know what to do. The more stuff you make, your alchemy level goes up. I got my mannequin here. It's all my Thieves Guild armor. Like you see, capacity goes up, prices are better, pickpocket success is better, lockpicking. That's if you want to be a thief. I joined the Thieves Guild, helping them get back on their feet. I just put it there in case I ever need like a legit mission that I just need to come and put all my stuff down. This here is an arcane enchanter. This is where you enchant your weapons and de-channel. Like say you got an armor that had increased health by 20 points. I already know how to do this. But if you had it, you come here, you disenchant it. It destroys your armor, but you learn how to enchant this onto another piece of armor. That's how I did this. Like you go down here, you would select, just say glass helmet. You would go to enchantment and you would do, this is all the ones you learn over time once you disenchant. But the only things that work for the helmets are the ones that are lit up in white. Fortified archery bows do 13% more damage. Lock picking, the one I got on my dragon plate is swim underwater. Now say I wanted to do that with this, you just click that. It says you can swim underwater without drowning. Well, you have to add a soul gem. Black soul gems are rare and hard to get, but they're the best besides the grand souls. But if you were just doing something like unlimited air underwater, use a petty soul gem. They're cheap to buy. They're easy to fill if you get them. Find them along the way, and it doesn't really matter because regardless of what you use, you're always going to have water breathing. Now, say I went to a fortified restoration.
Back from some adventure, I bet.
You get a soul gem. If I did it with a petty soul, it would be 1%, lesser soul 2%, common 4%, greater 8%, grand 13%, black soul 13%. They're about even. But the better they are, the bigger the percentage. So you try to keep as many grand and black as possible. You will learn more about it. If you got any questions, just ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you. It took me a while to get used to it, but I finally got a hold of it. In my wardrobe here, I have a Savior's Hide. That was just something from a special mission I got. It's one of a kind, so I didn't really want to sell it, so I just put it in here. I want to say I killed a werewolf or something to get it. For some reason, I thought I had some type of armor that I can enchant better, but I don't know what I've done with it.
Yes, my love. What do you need?
Yeah, that's my fault. This is kid's room, yada yada yada. She's got a pet fox. Why? She asked, I let her have it, whatever. I got a glass war axe. I might actually have one. No. As you can tell, some of my cases don't have none, some do. This is a trophy room. You can make springins, the snow bear, the slaughterfish, the spider, mud crab. My chest in here, I have odd and end stuff, pelts. Little just odd and end stuff if I ever need it. I mean, I may never need it, but I have it there in case I do. In here, you got the cooking pot. Like I was telling you about the cabbage earlier, you can make, depending on what type of ingredients you have to make this stuff, you can go through here and make it. It all needs salt, more than likely. So I always buy salt if I see it too, just to make food. Right here, you got an oven. You can make food in here if you got salt and flour most of the time. I don't really make food that often. I just get it along the way. You pick up more food than you would ever need, honestly. Now I'm getting ready to take y'all down to the cellar. This is where everything goes down. I gave my kid a sword. She's training on that dummy. So when people come, she kills people. It's kind of cool, honestly. But as you can see, I got my wall of stuff here. My weapons, my bear heads. This here's my mannequin of my Imperial soldiers because I joined the Imperials by mistake. I wanted to join the Stormcloaks, but I forgot that I'd done this mission, so they joined me. Whatever, I mean, it happens. Like these shrines, you have to get the, what are they called, emblems or something like that. I'm not sure, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to say there's 9 of them. I got 2 or 3 more, 2 more. Yeah, the amulet. That's what it was. I need the amulet of Akatosh and amulet of Julinos, and I have all of them. They all do different stuff. You can look them up online to see what they help you with, or if you don't feel like it, I can do it for you. No biggie. I do the Shrine of Arcade. It ups your health for, I want to say it's 8 hours is what it says, I'm pretty sure. But in here I got my chest, which this is where I killed a dragon. I killed my first dragon like 2 days ago. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was more intense than what I expected. But you need this stuff to make dragon armor and whatnot, and to upgrade your dragon armor, which I thought was really awesome. Sorry guys, I'm sitting here eating a little bit of beef jerky and stuff. Just got off from a 12-hour work day. But I keep all my ignites, my ores and whatnot in here, strips, which I'm going to show you what I was talking about with the leather strips and whatnot. That's what's in the chest. That stuff's in your miscellaneous. So when I get it, I just go down there like iron ignite, hit square at the bottom, it shows you store, favorite, whatever. Hit it, it goes into your chest. Takes away the weight. And I just keep building it up. I mean, I never sell ignites. I ain't gonna lie, I never sell them. You just never know what you're gonna use them for. Like I made safes in the wall. I try to keep one of these for whatever reason, in case I ever need it for a mission. I could just run back here and get it, and then on down the line I can put it back in there. I keep soul gems and whatnot. Like I said, they're very useful on enchanting armor and whatnot. I'm trying to just collect all 9 of those for whatever reason. What I was going to say was, I don't enchant weapons, because every time you use a weapon so much with that enchantment, it runs out of the enchantment. And to reuse it, you have to use what am I trying to say here? You got to use a gem to redo it or whatever, and that would just become really costly. So like you seen, I just pulled out, I got my Forsman axes. What I always keep with me, I used to keep a heavy glass weapon. I don't do that anymore. I keep these 2 axes. I keep my bow. And that's it. I mean, I keep a dagger, because if you sneak up on somebody, they don't see you, you can bring out your dagger and like cut their heads off, kill them one hit. It's really nice. Like say, like I said, you squat, and I'm unseen right now, I'm hidden. If you press up on your D-pad, that is the stuff you favorite. Like you go to your items and weapons, and the triangle says unfavored. You click it, it unfavors it. You click it, you favor it back. Well, when you favor it, you can click up on your D-pad as a quick thing, and you can go to any weapon. Like mid-battle, it stops. Like say you're using a bow and somebody's face to face with you. Well, you need your axes or your daggers. So you just switch them out real quick, and there they are. I also have magic. I conjure a flame Atronic, and she stays for 60 seconds and shoots flames and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. She helps you out a good bit. And when I killed that dragon, I absorbed a dragon soul, which lets you allow shouts. You learn more about them. You almost got to listen to what they say when you kill your first dragon. They explain it a whole lot better than what I ever could. But the shouts is over in your magic. You hit circle to go to your menu like I just did. go over to your magic, and I just go to all of them. And this is stuff you learn over time through books. Well, these ones that are black are shouts, which throughout Skyrim you go to these rock walls and they start humming and whatnot. And you learn words like animal. I learned the word animal for the animal intelligence. Elemental fury, I learned air, fire, breath, I learned fire, so on and so forth. There's multiple shouts. Well, when I got force for unrelenting force, your voice is raw power, pushing aside anything or anyone who stands in your path. I think you can learn up to 4 words per shout. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 words. And the more words you learn, the better the shout is. Like, I have the unrelenting force on right now. I don't really want to do it in here because I don't want to knock nothing over. I'll do it in this wall. You hit R1, and that's a shout. It blows everything in front of you like 15-20 feet back. It's really awesome in a close encounter thing, but you can't do it in public because it scares people. And watch at the top, like where the south and whatnot is. When I do it, that white and blue and whatnot, as the white goes out, it's recharging my shout. It takes, what, 10 seconds? Once it makes it to the end, as you notice, it does that, and you can use your shout again. Alright, over here in this table I have my smithing stuff. As I use this blacksmith thing, 17% better. Say I come over here, which I was going to show y'all, the forge, the blacksmith forge. You can make certain stuff depending on what you upgrade, which I'm going to show you in a second. But what I was going to do is the leather. That's why I bought leather and leather strips, because it requires it down there at the bottom. I lied. Sorry. Hide. Hide bracers. It uses 2 leather strips and 1 piece of leather. But as you watch your smithing down here at the bottom, I'm a level 59 trying to get to 60. Each time I create it, it goes up. You can buy leather or fine leather and leather strips, no problem. Like, no issue at all. So, I just keep making them. As you can see, my smithing goes up. I make it until I run out of materials. I mean, I don't think I'm going to make it to 60, which I might say. I mean, we're working up on it there. Looking pretty. Uh-oh. Come on. I increased it. Now, see, I made those cuffs, but you can go to items, go down here to your apparel, and there's a hide bracer. The value's $10. You might get 7, 8, or whatever, but hey, that's like a couple $100 to go for it. It's free. It helps you rank up. Over here's smelting. Like I said, you can make all that out of ore. You can make all this stuff out of ore. Over here is your tanning rack. Any hide you get, you can make. Like I got 2 goat hides. It makes leather. Leather, you can make leather strips. I mean, it all works in itself. It's really nice, honestly. This here is a grindstone. Any of your weapons you can upgrade to an extent, which it requires at the bottom. It shows you what it requires: steel, leather, ebony, all that nonsense. Which I need to see if I can do my axes again. So I'm going to get some steel just to see. Over here's your workbench, is where you can upgrade all this stuff. Which I'm trying to build up my stuff a little bit more before I upgrade anything. But let me get some steel out of here. Let's say I knew I didn't have. Don't make the mistake of pressing square to take all. I do that so many times in a day, it's ridiculous. Why I do it, I have no idea, but it gets on your nerves. It really does. So you just hit X, you can take how many you want, but I'm going to just take them all. I don't even know if I can upgrade it again. Use the grindstone. Yay! And, like, I can upgrade it again. So you hit select, and it's epic. It makes it epic. Once you do that, you can hit square to craft, and it's going to bring up, do you want to? Yes. As you can see, when you select it, your damage is 48, and your value is 150. When you select it from flawless to epic, it goes to 53, and the value goes up. It does more damage, more value. Nice. So yeah, upgrade both of those. I don't think you can upgrade it again until you rank up a level. Like I'm a 37, I would have to go up to the 38. But I'm putting this up because it's 11 pounds you would carry around for no reason at all. As you can see, I hoard stuff. Like I said, I keep like one of everything. Like I told you I didn't have, I got the shield, bow, glass, like of everything. And I told you I didn't have the glass helmet. So that's what I had it for, to put it in there. I got one for ebony and so on and so forth. I haven't saved any of the others yet. I've just been so busy. That's pretty much everything. Like, I can't really teach you much more of any of that. Ask questions, I'll definitely answer. No issues at all. It took a while to build this. Like I said, I have way over 200 hours in this game and I'm only a level 37. I am one of those people that goes into caves and whatnot and looks at every corner to find gold, and that's just the way I am. It makes the game go along. It's fun. But I did this tutorial, suggestions, advice, whatever, just to show y'all what y'all can do. There's like 4 different houses, 3 or 4 different houses you can buy throughout the game as you complete quests. I just did this and it was my first one, something cool. It's a safe haven. You can come here. If you hit your big black pad in the middle of your PS4 controller, you can stand in a place and wait to burn time. It's Sunday on whatever Evening Star month is. It's probably like June, July 14th at 1:22. Places you go to sell stuff, that the markets, merchants, all that nonsense, are usually open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Some are later, some are earlier. Sometimes you gotta wait to 10 in the morning. It just varies. It's almost like real life, honestly. People never are on time. And the last thing I wanted to show you is, even though you can play the game and you don't need sleep, you get like sick or something, I guess you call it. You could sleep, go to any bed, sleep for however many hours, which I'm not going to. I rarely sleep. I do the pass through the night sometimes if I'm not out adventuring. I'm going to take you out the side up here. Right here, that's where Vladimir sleeps most of the time. This is where that woman sleeps. Which I honestly want to show you Vladimir. I don't know where the heck he's at. I put all my books and stuff in here that I don't need, as you can tell. It's notes, diaries, journals, and whatnot. I keep all that because I feel like at some point I may need it. I found it before I do the quest or whatever, so I keep it. I mean, whatever. It don't hurt nothing. It's in there itself. Like, you try to put that in there, quest items can't be removed. So I just go through and hit square on everything and you put it all in there. These are all quest items. I can't put them in there. But, as I was saying, I'm going up here, open the door to Skyrim. One thing to never forget.
There are lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to make
is
one.
always hit your options button on your controller. You can go down through here. These are your main quests. All these. You can hit X to toggle it off and it'll go off your map, or toggle it on. I keep them all on because you never know what you're going to run into. Down here, miscellaneous is your side quest. You can cut them off altogether, or you can hit miscellaneous to cut it on, and you can go in here and cut these off individually if you don't want to do certain ones. But there is infinite amount of side quests. No lie, infinite. But the major thing, my general stats, as you can tell, I found almost 300,000 in gold. I've looted 1,700 chests. I mean, I've done a good bit. I've contracted 13 diseases, but you get cure disease and you can get rid of that. My bad, wrong button. Go down, see what quest you've done. Combat. I mean, I've killed many people, but like I said, the dude I got with me, he's crazy. Kills him like crazy. As you can tell, my favorite spell is an Atronach. I don't really like using spells, and I'm not a pickpocket, like I'm not a thief. I only do it because you got to on certain things. I'm more of a fair guy, truthful, but I like hand-to-hand combat. I don't know why that is, but I just do. Crafting, potions, obviously. I mean, like you see, soul gems used, souls trapped. I don't ever use soul gems unless it's enchanting something, and I've never trapped souls because I don't use the weapons to trap them. I'm not into the whole magic thing. I just use it when I got to. Crime, I got bounty from time to time by mistake. It's honestly certain missions you get it. You can't help it. You got to break into people's houses from time to time. That's why fines paid. You pay like whatever they offer, 5. Your bounty's 5. You pay 5 gold. They dismiss it, take you to jail, but you get right out. Like, yeah. But the main thing to never forget is I don't do mods. This is straight gameplay. No mods at all. I just don't care for that. My opinion is dumb. Other people play it. Cool. I mean, go for it. But always quick save. Try to remember every 3 to 5 minutes. Whatever you do, it don't take a second. Hit options, quick save. You will go into caves so many times and make it almost all the way through, and then you hit like a boss, as they would call it, kills you and sets you right back to the beginning of the cave. Sometimes even if autosave comes up, just always use quick save. It will save you so much headache, and you will not be pissed off nowhere near as much. And the last thing, definitely not least, is I'm going to show you this menu here, which I've showed you items. You go there, you can look at all your items and whatnot. Your magic, I've showed you. You can go over here, pick whatever one you want. Go down to your map. If you're in a place, in a cave or something, it's going to come up like this. You can zoom in and out. It shows you the doors and entrances. But as you notice at the bottom left, world map, hit square, and it pops back up to your world map, which is nice. And then you can go, say, like that's where I got a custom destination. I want to run from my house to here. Discover what I can get, kill what I can get. It's fun that way. Fast travel's okay if like your weight, your carry weight is almost full, it's really great to just fast travel and sell all your stuff. It takes, depending on where you go, it takes like 6 to 8 hours. So say it's like 2 o'clock down here at the bottom. If I fast traveled all the way to the bottom of the map at Riften, it would be like 7, 8, maybe 9 o'clock. You might catch a store, then again, you might have to sleep till the next morning. It's just the way the game goes. But your skills. That's the last thing I wanted to show you. And then I'm going to start doing individual live streams of each quest or side mission. Like I'm going to start here at the house or wherever. I'm going to run to this cave. Say for instance I got to go kill a bandit out of a cave. I'm going to take y'all from the whole process of me getting to that cave, the trials and stuff you do to end the cave, to get in the cave, to kill the people, the stuff you can get out of it. And then I'm going to show you all the process of getting out of the cave and going and sell your items. I'm going to do that with every quest. It's going to be videos all the time. I'm going to probably live stream every day if possible, if I'm not working. Like I pretty much play every day, so I am a very reliable source. But you go to your skills. Say when I get ready to upgrade to 38, which I'm sure y'all will see when I go to do a side quest or something here soon, it won't take long. There's multiple on top of multiple ways that you level up. Once you level up, you can either increase your magicka at the bottom, your health, or your stamina. My health is 325 out of 325, and it's green because of that statue of Arcade. Like I said, you hit it, and I want to say it gives you 20 or 25 health for 8 hours. That's what I use. You can look it up and see what's different, but that's just what I use. I do my stamina a lot because I'm a fighter, so I use a lot of stamina. But also, as you upgrade your stamina, it does your capacity, your carrying capacity, 5. I want to say 5, possibly 10. I think it's 5 though. Each time you do your stamina, your carrying capacity goes up 5. So you're getting a 2-in-1 thing there. Like I said, I don't use magic. I did it 3 times just to get enough to conjure my Anarch because I think she's like 129, so I got just enough. All these, once you upgrade your level, you get a skill point each time you upgrade a level. And you can put this skill point wherever you want in your skills. Like from alteration all the way, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. From alteration all the way over to illusion or different types of magic. I don't do any of that, it's just not my thing. The alchemy, which is potions and whatnot, like you go up to it, you can use a skill points to put it on that. 20% stronger. I don't do it. I do speech. I do the whole haggling, better prices. Better prices of opposite sex. The ones that are like lit up orange or whatever are the ones I have done. Like I'm at 68 on speech. It requires 70. I'm wanting to do this next. Every person that buys stuff from you, you can invest. If you put your skill point on this, you can invest 500 gold with the shopkeeper, which increases the available value. Like say you go to the same person every other day and she has 750 gold that you can sell stuff to. You invest 500 gold in her one time, all you have to invest it. She will always have 750 plus 500, which is 1250 gold. All the time. And I mean, that's awesome. You invest 500 into her once, you're going to get that out of it just like interest of putting money in the bank. But each one of these were different. Like I was going to do the pickpocketing. You do this, you can do the night thief, and then go up to extra pockets at 50. It does your carrying capacity another 100. I don't think I'm going to really do that because I got enough carrying capacity now. I can clear out like 2 possibly 3 caves and have just enough to sell. Now, like I was saying about the lock picking, I did this a bit because the novice locks, apprentice locks, and adept locks are mostly what you get. So I just did those. It makes it easier. Well, quick hands is you can people's houses without being noticed. That's where I got a lot. I got to level 40 to get this. And a lot of my keys is this wax achievement. Once you unlock a person's house, it automatically gives you a key to it, so you never really have to break in again. And then this in here is you find more gold in chests. 50% greater to find special whatnot. And then you got the Esberg Master Lock if you wanted to do those. And then from that you got Locksmith, where it starts close to the lock opening position, and Unbreakable, which is lock picks never break. Well, I'll come back to this. As you can go to my items and see, they're in the miscellaneous. You get down to lock picks. I got 605. Once you do a couple lock picks, you kind of figure out where it's at. Like, you might break 5, maybe even 10 on master locks. But what's the point to use like 2 extra skill points for unbreaking lock picks when you can buy them for like $4 or $5 a piece? I mean, it's really just buy them and save yourself skill points. It's no point to waste your skill points. Sneak, I do it from time to time just so I can get around stealthier, but the Barbus, the dog, yeah, that don't happen at all. My archery, I did it because I use my bow a lot. I really do. I got it in critical strike on, which I need to upgrade a little more, but like I said, I'm only at level 37, so I've only got 37 skill points throughout the game. One-handed is what I use a lot. So like I have everything. Like they all do multiple damage, standing power attacks, dual wielding power attacks, like all that. I do all this because I use my axes. I mean, that's just what I use. I'm a warrior. Two-handed, I've used it like once, twice. Not really the best, so I just don't use it that often. Heavy armor is what I always have on, so I upgraded it a little bit. It increases my armor rating. It's nice. You increase your armor rating, the hits you take cost less health. I mean, do what you want. If you want it to be a warrior, if not, you can do, where's it at? Light armor. You can upgrade it. This, I mean, it still upgrades your armor and whatnot. It weighs, whatnot, I mean, all that. It's nice. That's if you want it to be, say, a thief. You could run twice as fast as I could. Like, you could steal something from me and run twice as fast as I could and get away. Unless, like, you get a warrior like me, I can upgrade my archery all the way to the very top, and it has a 15% chance of paralyzing you for a few seconds. So say you got my stuff, stole it, and run away, I shot you and paralyzed you, you're going to be screwed when I get up there, because I'm a handed warrior, and a couple hits and you're going to be dead. But you'll see that throughout gameplay. And blocking, it's your 2 major ones. I didn't think about them at first, but now I really do. When I upgrade, my smithing is what I'm going to do. You can create steel. As you can see, your level of smithing is mine's 60, and it shows your required beside it. I can do Dwarven, Orcish, Ebony, Daedric, Dragon armor, which is 100. Glass, advanced armors, elven smithing. This is whichever route you want to take. I'm going to be taking this one. It's going to be longer, but I have more Ebony and Daedric weapons and armor than anything. And I'm going to beat all dragon before long. Like, I'm going to kill enough dragons, I'm going to have completely full dragon armor. But what I'm doing is, I wanted to get to 60 and do this, because you can improve magical weapons and armor. as of right now, I can't upgrade my dragon armor simply because I got the unlimited water breathing on it. It's a magical spell because I had to use a gem. But once I do this, I can go through and I can upgrade it non-stop. Like, each level, you have to level up after you upgrade it, but that's definitely what I'm doing. Now, enchanting, like say you want, I got a ring of expert or immaculate health or something. It gives me like plus 40 health points as long as I wear it. Well, I can enchant it. I can enchant this 2 more times, which I'm going to do. It makes the enchantment 60% stronger. So say instead of 40, it would move it up to 50. Like, it's just, you'll learn more about it once you play the game. If you played it, you might even be able to teach me something. I don't know. But this is me. I appreciate whoever watches this in the future. I'm trying to get subscribers, people to like, comment, give me advice, give me suggestions. What y'all do, I would enjoy hearing it. But this was just my tutorial. It's an hour long. I know you can skip through if you'd like. But like I said, this is just this one. I'm gonna do side quests, major quests, whatnot. I'm gonna do individual live streams of each. And I hope y'all enjoy. Share this, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm gonna do Skyrim a lot, Grand Theft Auto, 7 Days to Die, Minecraft. I play anything. I'm gonna get to Battlefields and Call of Duties. I just got my PS4 like last month. Hey, there's Latimer. I just got my PS4 like last month. I just finally got high speed after 5 years. Thank God for Verizon and their unlimited data. You are awesome, Verizon. But it's going to be every day. I play any games. I plan on getting Battlefield, Call of Duty, some multiplayer first-person shooters and whatnot. If y'all add my PSN, I'll play with y'all when I get a chance. Please like, share. I want to give a shout out to my little brother. He's giving up his gaming. Trying to talk him out of it. I'm trying to get him a PS4 now. Even if I can save it up within a couple months and buy it for him. I love to play with him all the time. I don't get to see him that much. I love you, buddy. Hopefully I can get you one some point down the line. We can game together. Finally got high speed, so it's awesome. But this is the end of this live stream. I will be right back on. I'm going to start doing side quests. And I appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for watching.